Multifamily Mindset
podcast. Think bigger.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Multifamily Mindset Podcast. I'm Kyle, and today we're diving into something that every multifamily investor, especially if you're just starting out, needs to master: building stronger broker relationships. Whether you bought your first property or you're still working towards that goal, having the right brokers on your side can make all the difference, especially when it comes to getting access to those off-market deals that everyone wants. So in this episode, I'm going to walk you through how to establish and maintain those broker relationships, even if you haven't closed your first deal yet. So first, let's talk about why brokers are so important. Brokers are the gatekeepers of multifamily deals. They're the ones who are constantly in contact with the sellers and often know about deals long before they hit the market. Or, in many cases, these deals never make it to the market at all. That's what we'd call an off-market deal. Properties that are being sold without being publicly listed. So why would a seller go off-market? Well, it's simple. They want a faster, more discreet process, and the brokers help make that happen by connecting them with qualified buyers. Now, you're already thinking, there's a challenge here. The challenge is that if you're a new buyer, you might not be at the top of their list yet. But with the right approach, you can change that. So, how do you get brokers to take you seriously if you haven't purchased a multifamily property yet? Really, it all starts with how you introduce yourself. Here are a few key tips. 1, be clear about your criteria. When you reach out to a broker, whether in person, over the phone, through email, you need to be clear about what you're looking for. If you haven't closed on a deal yet, you should still know your target criteria. This includes the type of properties you're interested in, the number of units, the market you want to invest in, specifically submarkets, and your price range. For example, you might say, hey, I'm looking for value-add properties in secondary markets with 50 to 100 units, around a 5 to 10 million purchase price. When brokers hear this, it signals you've done your homework and you're serious. 2, share your business plan. Let the brokers know what your goals are. Maybe you're focused on, as we said earlier, value-add opportunity, where you can renovate units and increase rents, or maybe you're interested in stabilized properties that can generate steady cash flow. Whatever it is, you need to be able to communicate your plan. Even if you haven't done a deal yet, share any relevant experience that you have from other fields. Property management, construction, even residential real estate can show brokers that you understand the industry. Number 3, be honest about where you are. If you're new, don't pretend to be something you're not. Brokers appreciate transparency. It's okay to tell them that you haven't closed your first multifamily deal yet, but that you're actively searching and you have a clear plan for moving forward. You should definitely mention any partnerships or mentorships that you're a part of, which can show that you're plugged into the industry. Remember, brokers want to know that if they bring you a deal, you can follow through. So be upfront, but also be confident in your ability to execute once the right deal comes your way. Now, building relationships with brokers isn't just about the introduction, it's about building trust over time. So here's how you do that. 1, follow up and be consistent. After you've introduced yourself to a broker, it's crucial to stay on their radar. Follow up regularly. Check in every couple of weeks or so, but don't be overbearing. Ask about any new deals that they have. And if you've seen a property they sent over, let them know what you think, even if you're passing on it. Consistency shows that you're serious and that you're actively looking for the right deal. Look, we got to be transparent here. Brokers are busy, and they're not going to remember someone who calls them once and then just disappears. Now remember to respond quickly. Because if a broker responds or sends you a deal and you respond promptly, even if it's not a fit for you, you just let them know why the deal doesn't work for you and ask if they have anything else that might. This shows you're serious, you're attentive, and that is what brokers want in a buyer. A quick response also sets you apart from the crowd. Brokers are more likely to send you deals if they know you'll get back to them quickly. 3, don't waste their time. This one's important. Don't waste the broker's time. Truly, if you are sent a deal and it's clear that it's way outside of your criteria, just let them know right away. If you're not ready to make an offer, Don't string them along. Brokers respect buyers who respect their time. And the more you show that, the more likely they'll be to send you their best deals. Now, 4, building personal relationships. Remember, brokers are people, not just deal finders. Get to know them, ask about their goals, how they got into the business, or what they're seeing in the market. A lot of deals are done based on relationships, and brokers are more likely to bring off market opportunities to someone they like and trust. So don't be afraid to connect on a personal level. Take them out for coffee or lunch if you can. If you're not local, offer to meet when you're in town. It's just building relationships with brokers is a long game. Even if you don't land a deal right away, staying in touch and continuing to show that you're serious will pay off over time. The more brokers trust you, the more likely they'll think of you when a good off market deal comes their way. The key to our tagline, think bigger, don't just focus on the next deal. Focus on building relationships that can help you get access to deals for years to come. At the end of the day, building stronger broker relationships is all about trust, consistency, and adding value. Even if you haven't purchased your first multifamily property yet, you can still show brokers that you're serious and ready to act when the right deal comes along. So start reaching out, build those connections, think bigger. The relationships you create today could lead to your best deals tomorrow. Well, that's all I had for today. Thanks for tuning into the Multifamily Mindset Podcast. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe and share it with others who are ready to step up their multifamily game. Next week, we can go into another topic in broker relationships, finding out what works for everyone in terms of their follow-up, their processes, and so and so. If you have anything in particular you want to go over, feel free to reach out. Let us know. We'd be happy to cover that. Until next time, I'm Kyle. And remember, think bigger.
Multifamily Mindset.
Podcast. Think bigger.